A few people have asked me about the Virgin Voyages room and the cabin and what's it like, and is it a solo cabin and blah blah blah. So I thought I would give you a tour of what is a normal everyday sea terrace designed for two people, deck 10 midships. First thing, you have your dongle, your wristband I suppose, carry it with you the whole time. So I'm going to zoom back out a little bit, make it a bit more widescreen. So first thing, this area, technically I suppose your wardrobe. You don't have doors. I wasn't sure about that when I first came in, but I have to say I actually quite like it because you don't have the problem of the door keep opening and banging into that door. Not a bad idea. Fair bit of storage space. If there was two of you and one of you had a lot of stuff, you might run out of space potentially. I don't know. I mean, I've got a few shirts, bits and bobs. I put my case down there. You could put your case somewhere else. You could put it under the bed actually, in fairness. These are quite handy. I've got my sports gear in there. Haven't even used that one. Trusty M&S bag always comes in useful, and you've got space up there as well. So there is actually quite a lot of space in fairness. This is really good as well. It's a bit IKEA-ish, this. Good use of space. The safe is free. You don't have to pay extra for that. Get your hairdryer. Plenty of space for other bits and pieces, and obviously drawers for socks, pants, underwear, and your mirror. Bathroom. Not going to lie, I think this is very small. It's perfectly functional, does everything as it should do, but you can't swing a dead cat in here. I mean, it really is quite tiny. I mean, there's enough from here, I suppose, but yeah, I mean, I'm zoomed out. If I put it in normal, you can see it's tight. So yeah, I mean, I'll zoom out again. Coming into your main area, you get 2 bottles of fresh water there constantly. I've got one in the fridge because I like to keep it cold. I've got my champagne in there, which I still haven't drunk. And I forgot that was there. That was last night, Scarlet Night. Oh my God. Holy shit, that's bourbon. And I brought it back to the room and decided I'd had enough. And a Red Bull just in case. You also then can control the room completely from this thing. I'm going to come onto that separately actually, because that's a whole other ball game. So again, quite a lot of space. It's all very functional. Is it really upmarket and prestige? No, but it's perfectly functional and it does the job well. So, you know, can't argue with that. Box standard chair. You get this thing which they put over the bed when you first come in, which I find a bit strange. This whole bed doubles as a sofa. You can move the bed across and you can turn it into a sofa. You can separate the bed completely. So if you want two separate beds, you can have one there, a gap in the middle, and this one slides over. I've just left mine as a double, which leaves this kind of in the way a bit, really, if I'm honest, but I don't suppose there's much more you can do with it. You get this nice gold tray, which I'm not going to lie, I really don't see the point of. It just gets in the way. And an octopus that they allow you to buy if you want, and I can't think of anything more tacky, personally. Sorry, Virgin, but that's my honest opinion. Towels that you can take ashore, those are not included. My brother got me those for going up on deck. And I'll tell you what, another thing that my brother got me, fair play, because he's a bit of a cruise legend, these things. What I didn't realise is these walls are metal. Handy little hat, that. So you get these little, you get these hooks, they're brilliant. And you just hang your bits and pieces on. It personalises the room a bit, doesn't it? You've got a nice big mirror, in case you haven't noticed. So you've got 3 mirrors in total. No, that's rubbish. 1, 2, 3, 4 mirrors in total. And on we go to the TV, which I haven't even looked at. Your blinds, which is quite nice. And then you have your inner blind as well. Now, for those of you who've already watched my other video will know about the magic. I quite like that. In fact, you know I quite like that because I've already talked about it and I keep going on about it. Coming out to the balcony, or terrace rather, sorry, sea terrace. You have your hammock, which I may well try in a minute. And yeah, that's about it. What else can I tell you? Right, the tablet.